A Rochester Police investigator is under investigation after handcuffing an EMT inside the emergency department at Strong Memorial. The incident Monday captured on hospital security cameras. The investigator is now on desk duty pending the results of an internal investigation. Good afternoon. I'm Doug Embledge.
And I'm Ginny Ryan. The EMT, a woman who works for Monroe Ambulance, is said to be shaken but okay. Both the mayor and police chief are expressing concern about what happened. The incident began in the parking lot of Strong's emergency department. 13 WAM has confirmed the Monroe Ambulance EMT hit the door of the police investigator's car while unloading a patient. Security cameras inside the ED captured what happened next. The EMT was handcuffed and let out by the RPD investigator. Soon after, she was released and has not been charged. The video was posted to the photo sharing site Flickr. Its authenticity confirmed by 13 WAM. In a statement, Monroe Ambulance said, quote, "Our review of the video footage shows the safety of both our employee and that of her patient were jeopardized by the action of the officer." Mayor Malik Evans responded saying, "The video of a Rochester Police investigator arresting an ambulance technician clearly does not represent the standards of professional and ethical conduct that I expect of any City of Rochester employee, especially a police officer." Police Chief David Smith called the incident, quote, "deeply concerning." The chief, who officially took over this week, has vowed to regain the community's trust. This latest incident presents a new challenge.
We value our first responders. We value our police force. We expect them to work harmoniously to protect us. And this just impairs those relationships with them. And when we see that you're treating someone like this, and we expect you guys to work together, how should we feel as the public?
The investigator, whose name has not been released, will be on desk duty until the internal investigation is complete. That could be several weeks. Monroe Ambulance is also reviewing the actions of that EMT. Today, a spokesman for the group Save Rochester said that EMT is planning to take legal action, and they plan a news conference with her soon. The Police Accountability Board is also investigating. There are a lot of questions still to be answered.
Good morning and welcome back to Weekend Today in Central New York. I'm joined this morning by Lieutenant Malinowski with the Syracuse Police Department. Lieutenant Malinowski, thanks for joining me.
Good morning. Happy to be here on a Saturday today, so it's a little unique for us.
I know it's a little different for us. So we're in the middle of the deadliest days. Is there an update on where we stand as a community when it comes to drunk driving?
Yeah, so we talked about this around Memorial Day, but time between Memorial Day and Labor Day is really what's called the 100 deadliest days of summer. And that's, statistically speaking, when we see a lot of our teen drivers have the greatest chance of being involved in a crash or even possible fatality. So what we talked about before, but just a reminder, we have to really have that conversation with our youth, especially when they're operating a vehicle and inexperienced. But the two biggest things that are going to result in a crash is going to be the speed of the vehicle and then distractions. So really making sure that we are not letting our youth stay beyond their cell phones, which could be almost similar to drunk driving when you're distracted like that. But again, just having that conversation, maybe have them get those apps on their phone or put their phone on silent, or at least the notifications until the vehicle is parked. This is one of the biggest things we keep trying to stress. Stay off the phone and watch your speed.
All very important reminders. And New York City is seeing a very high number of resignations and retirements within their police force. What are we seeing here locally?
Yeah, so there was some news that in nearly 2 decades, the NYPD has seen historic staffing challenges with resignations and retirements. We're definitely seeing the same thing here. And again, I'm not trying to, sound off the alarm or the sky's falling. I'm usually an optimistic person, but where we need to fill about 45 police officer positions. If you saw, we just swore an academy with 4 recruits in it. And that's probably one of the smallest academies we've ever had in our history. So if we really don't start trying to encourage people to want to join this profession and become police officers, I just, like I said, it's alarming that we're only swearing in 4 cops when we need 45. So crimes on the rise here and across the nation. So again, really those recruitment efforts, but hopefully parents, we're asking for help in having our young men and women sign up for the profession if we can, because again, we need the cops to address the crime.
You definitely want to see that number of vacancies go down as opposed to going up.
Yes.
Sounds good. Well, Lieutenant Malinowski, thank you for joining me here. I know it's a Saturday, so it's a little different, so I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.